let's chit-chat about the Chiefs. AJ, the Chiefs is still the Chiefs, pal. And last night, Travis Kelce was the focal point of the offense, very apparent, and the Saints defense had no idea that was going to be the case. He was not only wide open on certain occasions, seemingly drawing up plays for him to be open. He has yet to score a touchdown this season, but last night his impact was felt with the ball in his hands. Then obviously he does the lateral mid-play to Pirine, who was perfectly lined up to pick up some more yardage on a once 3rd and 22, which would then be, I think it started as a 2nd and 34 or something like that. Then it was 3rd and 22. Then it became a 4th and 1 because of this lateral. They would go on to pick it up. It's like whenever things like that are happening for you during series or drives, seemingly good things are going to happen for the rest of the game for you. They get a massive win. The Saints make it close. Derek Carr ends up getting hurt at the end. We see young gunslinger Jake Haener.
Yep. Yeah.
Kid's got
pretty athletic, man. Very athletic.
We're talking submarine ball to Kamara. Yeah. Kamara doesn't catch it, obviously, but it looks nasty. We're talking absolute dart to Olave down the sideline. Mm-hmm. Olave does not catch it or make the play, but, I think they're pretty comfortable with all the quarterbacks they have down there, or the quarterbacks down there are very comfortable. What was your takeaway last night from the game? Is it that the Chiefs finally play full game here? Chiefs look great again, and is that only because Travis Kelce got the ball more? Is that why we all?
Yeah, you saw they went to Travis early, and a couple of them were like, okay, here it looks like Trav just found some open space, and bam, he sat down, and Mahomes is obviously on the same page with him all the time. And right here was ridiculous to see how open he was. That's a nice little shot he took on his knee. I was worried for a second he was going to get up limping, honestly. That was a great tackle.
Me as well. Yeah. That was a thump. That was a very solid shot. Felt like it was a clean shot on a knee, too. And I'm not going to say he's an old man, but he is older. He gets up from that. There was also a shot to his shoulder, I think, that he got up and had a little bit of a grimace, too. Yep. I wonder how he's feeling today. Obviously, he and Taylor were sucking face after that game in the suite, AJ. I don't know if you saw that. But is this the best we've seen the Chiefs, you think? And is this the team that we all thought they were going to be at this moment?
Yeah, I think so. I think Kareem Hunt, watching him work is fun, man. That guy wears on defenses. I think it's just fun to watch how hard he runs when he gets the ball out of the backfield, whatever he's doing. Man, look at Kelce. He can still route people up, obviously.
Yeah.
You gotta feel pretty good about that. What a route, man.
Yeah,
he still has it.
Hey, whenever you say route somebody up, that's awesome to hear. I think Prime said that, or Ocho said that to Prime last week, and I think a lot of people were introduced to that being a shit-talking version of the sport that you could do. What Travis Kelce just did there was route the shit out of somebody.
Yeah.
He shakes him, thinks he's going in, goes out, and then he boom, then he hits him with a little 1-2 step cutback in the middle of it. Travis Kelce felt like a young man last night.
Still got it. Whew.
Is that because Taylor was in the building?
That's Travis. That's Travis Kelce football. We said at some point he'll get rolling. Patrick Mahomes will start going to him again. Obviously, Rice is gone, so you think, okay, no Rice, no Pacheco. How do you adjust? Patrick Mahomes comes out, have his best game of the year, over 330 yards. And that's a good defense. That's a damn good defense to kind of carve up the way he did. JuJu Smith-Schuster kind of found his old form, went for $130. Didn't look anything like he looked in that Patriots uniform. Obviously comfortable with the system, comfortable with the quarterback, comfortable with the offense, finding gaps all night long. Made some tough catches too. So I think JuJu will continue to have a bigger role as this season goes on. He had a hit bobble, tips and overthrows, an absolute dog of an athlete with the Saints who took it out of the end zone.
Colin Sanders.
This was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Saw him all over X last night doing backflips.
Striding.
But he been
waiting Joe Buck and he's taking it out. I was like, Joe Buck was so surprised. He started moving. His legs started getting up. Now, obviously,
impressive.
He had played with the Chiefs before. His brother, I believe, is a backup dancer potentially for Taylor Swift. So the amount of things coming together for the universe there to save a touchdown, 16 points is how many the Chiefs had at this moment, 16-7 or something like that. They miss a kick and then also have this interception. So it seemed like they were potentially, football gods turning against them. Yeah. And then we see Callan, I believe is his name, not Kalen. Callan, not Kalen, I believe is his X account because Adam Schefter tweeted about him whenever he was going into the Senior Bowl. This dude does backflips. This dude has this was going in to the Senior Bowl out of college, Western Illinois. I think they said
Pro athlete.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and here's standing.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay, so when you do the round-off backflip, obviously you're building up momentum, you know, so whenever you do this one, it's like, yeah, he's able to run, get his body weight, complete body control, bang, able to land on his feet, not over-rotate because he's big or anything like that. This one is just pure explosion.
Yeah.
Like just being able to stand there flat-footed. Now, he rocked into it, so there would be some deduction of points in some particular ratings, but being able to stand there and do it, pure explosion. Obviously, he's a freak athlete, and his hands were nasty. So as soon as that ball got into his hands, now knowing that he has that capability, there was no way he was giving that ball up.
No.
There's no way there was a toss to a corner coming. There's no way he's taking a knee in the end zone, getting his ball at the 20. I'm fumbling, rumbling, stumbling. He thought he was going 100 yards.
For sure.
He thought he was going 100 yards.
I wanted him to so bad.
So bad.
That wasn't an easy catch. You see DBs drop this kind of tip all the time.
Of course, a lot of DBs.
Gets on you quick, one-handed, get it back in, and no doubt, as soon as he catch, I'm going 102. I'm going 102. I'm out of here. I text Chuck right after this, like, hey, Chuck, is he on that list? You know, because, you know, Chuck has a list of guys that can take it out of the end zone and guys that can't. Chuck said, nah, hell no.
He made it, though.
What?
He got past the pass.
37.
That's a little misread, I think, by Coach Chuck Pagano, who will be here on Thursday. Love to see the big guy get rewarded for his great work. Anticipation, being around the ball, good things happening. His agility, that first step. The first step to get that ball, the reaction, boom, and then to one-hand that thing, and then snag it, do your dance. Abram looking for the ball, too, potentially. Hey, you want to? Nope. All right, go around here.
Walk
That's like James Harrison, right? There was like two different times during the James Harrison return against the Arizona Cardinals where DBs or corners were like, and he's like, get the hell off. No way, I'm going. JuJu could have scored a touchdown there and made a lot of people a lot of money. I believe.
That would have been really cool, really cool.
Going into the game, I was watching Monday Night Countdown. Scott Van Pelt was talking to Peyton and Eli, and Peyton said, you know, I'm expecting JuJu Smith-Schuster to maybe get back to his form or play better for the Kansas City Chiefs. And I know, and I think we all do, and I think Peyton said on this show, he talks to the quarterbacks in those games that are playing 15 minutes. He said, if I can get 15 minutes, nothing more, I'd be very thankful. So for him to go out on a limb and be like, I'm looking for JuJu Smith-Schuster to kind of do it, I'm like, ooh, I think Peyton thinks JuJu's about to have a night. I text Connor immediately. Okay, Connor's been hitting these parlays. I go, hey, Peyton just said JuJu Smith-Schuster. Peyton's not saying anything for no reason. You need to think about it. Connor goes for touchdown instead of yards or amount of receptions parlay over, and he bobbles his way through there. But 130, he hit his over for the first 4 weeks combined. I think last night
For sure.
did.
Yeah. Still would have been nice, you know. JuJu, especially when you're betting on the Chiefs, you know, because of who Kelsey is, you assume those are the guys who are going to get, you know, the most eyes on him. Kelsey, Worthy now, even though they're running freaking read options with Travis Kelsey and Xavier Worthy. Didn't know they had that in their bag. But no, I mean, it was sweet to see old school JuJu show up for the Chiefs, and this just goes back to the Chiefs. You know, Rashee Rice goes down, next man up. Doesn't matter who Mahomes is throwing to.
Crazy.
They're going to get guys open. Their offense is going to look great, and no matter what, you can have a guy like JuJu on any other team and he can look like garbage, but if he goes back and plays with the Chiefs, no matter who it is, they're going to look awesome. And it's just reiterates the fact that the Chiefs are always going to be so good with Andy Reid and Mahomes.